We're going to pull the old Camaro in and start getting it taken apart.
Got a sad and exciting now. That will be the last time you ever see that car run with that engine. Move under that power with that engine.
Goodbye, little 2.8 liter.
Yeah.
Hello, 5.3 liter. I'm pretty excited about this. As you've seen in a few other videos, me and Kaden has spent most of the day getting the engine cleaned up and getting the new valve cover gaskets, new oil pan on, just odding in things on there. We're gonna try to make it somewhat nice and as clean as we can. So we're probably gonna do a few little short videos here and there throughout the process of pulling the motor out of this thing. Hopefully it goes smooth. Hopefully we don't run into any issues. It is kind of nice that there is a ton of room under the hoods of these things. If anybody has one, you already know that, but there's a bunch of room underneath there, so hopefully it make it a little bit easier to get it in and out of here. I don't have a Sawzall at the moment, but my neighbor does. So if we have to get creative, there is no doubt that we definitely will. So Kaden's gonna show you guys this motor for the last time in this car. Hopefully somebody around here that I know that lives close to here in Southern Illinois, hopefully they will see this video and be possibly interested in this engine that's coming out of here, because it does still run good. So it is kind of a shame that we are going to be taking it out. The only reason that we're getting rid of it is because it just doesn't have a whole lot of power, which is okay because Kaden is still young, but yet at the same time, this thing not having enough power, it's just not really, in my opinion, meant for a car like this. So good part is we can always detune the LS motor to make it to where he's gets used to driving it and stuff. But this motor here would probably be really good for somebody to slap a carburetor on it and put it in a boat as a boat motor. So I have seen a lot of these in older boats. So anyway, say goodbye to that. We'll have some videos throughout this process. Hey guys, just doing a quick update on the Camaro work here. We didn't record any of the video of us trying to get the motor out because unfortunately having to have two people and one of us trying to record and set it up on the tripod, you wouldn't really get to see a whole lot. But as you can tell, I am dirty from walling around underneath this thing. We did have to split the transmission and the engine away from each other in order to get it out. Unfortunately, we were not able to pull it all at the same time, which is what we were hoping for. But this motor is, it's still a running motor. It doesn't have a whole lot of power. I think it would probably be good for like a boat or something. But anyway, it's got a good trans and stuff with it. So I'll show you guys a little video of how nasty it is under the hood. So as you guys can see, it's pretty gnarly underneath here. We're gonna be taking a bunch of stuff off of here, like this bunch of extra hoses and different stuff that we just don't need. We definitely want to clean it up quite a bit underneath here. And as you can tell, the subframe is real rusty and kind of rough looking. So a few little odd and end things that we're going to fix up here and there. Probably going to put new heater hoses and stuff on that goes to that valve, where when it pulls vacuum inside through there, it'll open up that little valve, or we may just run it to where it's just back to what the regular LS motor uses, which is just two hoses running to it. So not exactly sure exactly how we're going to do that just yet. Haven't made up our mind, but we'll get some before and after pictures of how this is going to look when we're done. Like I said, we're going to clean a whole bunch of it up. We're going to paint a bunch of stuff underneath here, make it look nice and clean. So anyway,
Oh my god.
Okay, so quick video update. I'm going to show a picture in here. Kaden a minute ago, before we took the oil pan off, I told him to go get a different size socket. He sets the impact down right here, runs straight smack dab into this, and busts his head open. So, as you can see, he's got a little patch on his head, but it ain't stopping him. He's going to keep going.
Nope. Still working on it. Also, warning, the video, picture, sorry, might be a little graphic for some viewers. Just want to throw that out there so we don't get this video taken down from YouTube. What you got to say?
We're done, bro.
Hey guys, me and my dad have learned tonight that with the baffle, you have to cut it off in the front section because it will not work with the F-body pans, because out of the truck is where this is from. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'll video my dad doing that. Peace. Here we go. It smells way better in here. Really?
Scrubbing those valve covers off.
Yeah.
They were nasty before.
We're working at it for like solid 10 minutes now.
Yeah, he's doing good. He's knocking out all that gunk off there with the old crusty oil. Look like new here soon.
Welcome back to the channel. It's been a hot minute. It's been about 6 months. We finally got the engine in the Camaro, and it runs and drives. We are doing, what are they called?
Fuel injector swap.
Fuel injector swaps.
The fuel injectors that came with the motor that we got were unfortunately no good. We got a set out of another junkyard intake that we had laying around, and unfortunately those were also bad. So now we are pulling some out of a truck that we know for sure ran and drove after before the engine was pulled. So that's what Caden's doing right now, is swapping those out. So we'll give you guys just kind of a quick little glimpse here of what he's got going on. He's got all kinds of stuff tore apart over here, but gotta get injectors swapped out. Of course, they're just stock truck injectors. They're nothing fancy. So as you can see, he's working on that part of it. As far as the truck progress, it's actually ran pretty good this year. It's definitely stayed in the mid fives, which is good. We do have a few things that we need to look at doing. It does still have a completely bone stock 8.8 rear end, uncut, pretty well, other than a clutch pack. It's untouched. Well, we did put new bearings in it, but still has C-clips. We're putting little more power down to the ground than what we really need to be putting through that. So there is going to be some updates this winter as far as cutting the 8/8 down, and we're going to put 9-inch ends on it and put a spool and stuff in it. We only got to go out no prep racing once this year. Unfortunately, that didn't go well. Huge tuning error on my part, which I could get into that, but I made a mistake on my fuel table and screwed everything up. So that was my fault. So it still ran okay. I mean, it ran, you know, just as fast as it did last year on a junk tune-up. So that's not bad. But as far as Kaden's Camaro, he's been working on it. We've been working on it. We haven't really got to do a whole lot of content on it. It's just been hectic because we're literally just working on it here and there. We've had a few other projects going on. Another little project I want to show you guys here. I'll flip this camera around and I want to show you guys another little project that we're getting ready to start working on. So really, other than that, we don't have a whole lot. We are going to put some stuff in this video showing what we have done so far with the Camaro. You know, what we did as far as building it, the little bit of stuff that we did get to record. So anyway, that's it. I'll flip this camera around here.
After hours and hours, we finally got all the injectors good, and we're sitting in it right now. Dad's driving. We're backing it out of the driveway. About to take it for a rip. Probably not send it too hard, but we're gonna go test drive it. I'm really, really excited. So let's hope nothing bad happens. Here we go. Guys. Project truck, a 79 C10, pretty challenging to find in this good of body condition. We are going to do an LS swap on it, of course, and then we're going to paint it a matte gray or matte black color. Dad hasn't really decided yet, but I think personally matte gray would look better on this truck, or maybe like a sky baby blue color. That's just me. I like the truck personally too. I'll drive this thing and this, but I'm really excited to get it running and driving real nice and smoothly so I can drive it too, because I'm getting my permit this month, the 20th, and I'm really excited.
And this month he's talking because this is November, so it'll be November 20th. He'll be getting his permit. He'll be behind the wheel of all kinds of different stuff. We've got my full-size Chevy over there. Got my little car there. It's my little work car, wife's car, Kaden's car, obviously the truck that we've got. Of course, we always got the race truck in there that he could always drive that if he wants to. No big deal. But other than that, there's just going to be just a lot of back and forth stuff in this video, unfortunately, just because we didn't get a chance to do a whole lot of filming, just due to different projects and stuff we've got going on. So anyway, this is it.